to go live, and we're going to jump in. What's up, YouTube? Hey, we've been, how long has it been since we've done this together? Would you guys say, what, a week since the porch pitch? Is that what we're going to call this, the porch pitch? Last week, we talked about how you can make $187,460 per year as an insurance agent. Tonight, we're going to talk about, I asked our group, I asked our Secure Agent Mentor group, hey, what's the one thing that you guys can improve on the most? What's the one thing that you want to know the most? What's the where's the one area that if we could train on Sunday night, what would be the one area that you would want to train on the most? And the most popular answer was calling insurance leads. I feel like this is the biggest area that agents struggle with, because a lot of times it isn't. Hope you guys have an awesome weekend. Happy Sunday evening. I'm going to jump right in. Tonight, we're going to go over how to properly call insurance leads. We're going to go over the do's and don'ts. I'm going to give you an actual live script. What's up, Tony? I'm going to give you an actual live script. And we're also going to go over objections. You're going to be able to give me objections, and I'm going to be able to respond live on camera. The reason we're doing this is I think this is the area that most agents struggle with the most, which is how to properly call insurance leads. It's not rocket science, but again, I think this is also the biggest reason why agents believe that leads don't work, why agents think that leads suck, why agents have little success with a lot of lead vendors, and why they blame a lot of lead vendors for their failure. I'm telling you what, tonight you're going to learn how to properly call insurance leads. We're going to go over that. The first things though, first, if you're watching on Facebook, as you join, I need you to share on Facebook. And if you're on YouTube, I need a thumbs up. And as always, we love comments. So tonight on Porch Pitch, the back porch in Springfield, Missouri, I'm Cody Askins with Secure Agent Mentor. If you're just now watching, I appreciate you joining. Tonight, we're going to go over how to correctly call insurance leads. First, let's jump into the do's and don'ts of calling insurance leads. I would say one of the biggest mistakes that agents make is they say their last name. If the point, what's up, buddy? T-Mac in the house. If the point's for them to remember you and get to an appointment, then you telling the prospect your last name isn't going to get you anywhere, because they're not going to remember your last name anyway. So telling them your last name doesn't help the cause in any way. So I would say last name, get rid of it. Also, there's no reason for a company name, because only thing that happens when you give a company name is they're going to say, oh, who's that? What's up, Chad? Appreciate you joining. T-Mac in the house. Tony, what's up, guys? The biggest reason why I wouldn't even give a company name, I can't even get to answer the phone. What's up, Craig? Dude, I wish I could help there. If I could solve that problem, I'd be a multi-billionaire. But hey, that's why we can text them and door knock them and call them 12 times. Another don't is, hey, when you use the company name, when you say, hey, this is Cody from, Secure Insurance Group or whatever, they're going to say, well, dude, who's Secure Insurance Group? Or they're going to jump in, or they're not going to listen to your pitch, or they're not going to end up listening to your next, 10 words, 10 seconds, because you're not starting off on the right foot. And so another don't even use the company name. Don't use last name. It's irrelevant. When you're calling leads, keep it short and simple and get to the point. I would say one of the biggest things that agents do is, what's up, Timothy? What's up, Hollis? What's up, Tony? I would say the biggest thing that agents do is they end up starting their script, and they end up with a how are you, or an irrelevant question, or a pause. And what a pause does is a pause. Appreciate the thumbs up. Appreciate it, buddy. A pause. What a pause does is a pause allows the prospect to say, hey, dude, I'm not interested. Take me off your list. Never call me again. Whatever they're going to say, a pause gives the prospect a chance to give you a rebuttal. or give you an objection why they don't want to see you, why they're not going to let you in. And so when you're calling insurance leads, man, what's up, brother? When you're calling insurance leads, jump in, take control. Don't pause. Don't say, how are you? Always, always, always agree with the prospect. Ignore, don't listen to, what's up, Dylan? Ignore and don't listen to objections. If they say I'm not interested, I don't have time, I have no money, I'm already have coverage, etc., that don't mean anything. That's probably something that they're telling the other 12 agents that call them in the last year. It doesn't. It's irrelevant. It's probably what they're telling the car salesman when they drive on the lot. Dude, they drove on the lot for a reason. And the reason was so that you could help them. What's up? Appreciate you guys joining. Also, hey, they don't actually mean what they're saying. When a salesperson tries to sell you something, what do you say? Hey, I'm just looking. I'm good. You know what? I don't know what I want. I'm not sure. I think about it. You know, even in our lives, same stuff. So when you start off a script, no last name, no company name, no how are you, no pause. I would say the pause is what gets agents in trouble the most. My agency director, Steve Blaylock, somebody's getting on a crotch rocket or something. They're crazy in Springfield. My agency director, Steve Blaylock, this is something he preaches a lot to a lot of agents, is, dude, a pause gives them a chance. What's up? Appreciate you guys joining. A pause, if you're joining on Facebook, share this thing out. Please share this. If you're on YouTube, give me a thumbs up. And as always, please comment. When you give a pause, when you say, hey, I'm gonna give you an example. Hey, this is Cody, from XYZ Insurance Company. How are you doing today? What do you expect them to do, or what do you expect them to say? When you jump in and ask them how they're doing, when you don't jump in and give them any meat, dude, they have no clue why you're calling. I wouldn't expect anything else than, hey, I'm not interested. Hey, why are you calling me? Hey, don't call me again. Hey, take me off your list. Hey, what are you trying to sell me? Nothing positive is going to come from you pausing early in your script. So I would say that's another don't. Do not pause. Do not say, how are you? It doesn't help your calls at all. It actually hinders it. And as we're jumping through this, but hey, if anyone has any questions, please ask. We're going to jump through this. We may spend 15 minutes, an hour, 3 hours, who cares? As long as you guys are engaged in asking questions, I'll answer them, and I'll stay on, what is this, Porch Pitch with Cody, the back porch, every Sunday night. So no last name, no company name, don't pause, don't say how are you. What's some of the do's? I would say some of the do's is definitely give your first name. Definitely agree. Don't get defensive. They say, hey, dude, I hate your guts. Completely understand. The reason I'm calling is, who cares, right? So agree, but also get to the point. I would say one of my favorite phrases that I've started thinking about recently is, hey, this is Cody. I'm getting back to you in regards to your response for your request for the new final expense information. Hey, I've got it. I'm the man with it. I'm the field underwriter. I'm going to be in your area on Thursday. Should I drop this off in the morning or the afternoon? There's no need for any give and take. There's no need. I mean, if I'm going to get an objection, I want to get it later in the call when I'm trying to call leads at appointments, because if I get it early, it's just a fight and a struggle the whole time. I mean, you guys know what I'm talking about. When you're calling leads, you want to know, what's up, Travis? You want to get as far. I want to get to the ask and the close. The more people I ask to get in their house, the more people I say, hey, are you more of a morning or afternoon person? Or hey, should I drop this off in the morning, afternoon? Or hey, is Thursday or Friday better? The more asks that you get to, the more closes that you get to, the deeper you get, the more chance you have of actually setting that lead into an appointment. That's the biggest misconception, is agents struggle with leads. That's because a lot of agents don't know how to handle leads. I would say that 92% of agents fail would only be probably about half if agents knew how to properly go about making an outbound phone call to set an appointment. So that's some of the biggest do's and don'ts. Any questions on any of the do's and don'ts of setting an appointment? Is there anything that you guys do that you have a question about? You know what? Maybe I'll love it. Maybe I'll hate it. Who cares? But at the end of the day, right now is the best time to ask. If you're joining on Facebook, please share this thing out for me. Please share. If you're joining on YouTube, please give a thumbs up. And as always, we love the comments. Tony, T-Mac, Tommy Mac, baby, Hollis, Travis, Dylan. We appreciate everybody that's joined. So this is all about how to correctly call insurance leads. First, we've talked about do's and don'ts of calling leads. We've given you the don'ts. Hey, don't use last name. Don't use company name. Don't pause. Don't say, how are you? The do. Any questions on the don'ts? Do you guys do any of these things? Is there anybody using last name? Is there anybody using company name? Is there anybody pausing? Is there anybody asking, how are you? Nobody cares, right? The client doesn't even, they don't care what your last name is, what company you're with, and they sure don't care. They sure don't feel like we care how they're doing because we don't know them. We don't know them at all. So it doesn't matter. Also, the big do's, hey, use a first name, always be agreeable, get to the point. They're going to give you objections, but when they give them to me, I want to be able to overcome them. So my script is, hey, any questions before I get to the script, into the meat of it? Can you go over the script for lead calling? You got it, Hollis. Thank you for taking your time Sunday to share this with us. As a new agent, I take it as my Sunday blessings. Oh, thank you. Thank you, man. I appreciate that. That's awesome. Yeah, let's jump into the script. Hey, good evening. I'm looking for John. Yeah, this is John. Yeah, this is John. Hey, John, this is Cody. I'm getting back to you about your request regarding the new final expense information. Just to remind you, you're listed your favorite hobby is fishing. So thank you for that. I'm the benefits coordinator. I'm assigned to your area. I'm going to be out in your area on Thursday. Should I drop the information off on what, morning or afternoon? It's not complicated. You could even shorten this a little bit. The key is you've got to get through it and you've got to get to the end. There's no reason to get in a back and forth. Say, how are you? You know, say, hey, the reason for my call is just, hey, we're getting back to you. You requested, you sent a card back. You were online. You responded to a phone call, whatever it is. Hey, we're getting back to you because you recently requested the new final expense information. I've got it. And if you want to remind them of like a hobby or a color or something they got, you know, that's fine. But I'm calling. I'm the benefits coordinator. I'm the field underwriter, whatever you want to call yourself. Don't call yourself an insurance agent. I'll be out there Friday. The morning or afternoon's better. Are leads different in different areas? Mine don't list hobby. Travis, yes. I would say a lot of vendors are different. Even ours. Sometimes we'll do color. Sometimes we'll do hobby. Sometimes we'll give you and the client a physical like final arrangement guide that you can take with them. Something they've seen and read. What's up, DJ? Something they've seen and read. What is the script for telesales? George, as for it's on the website. I promise to do a training on that in the near future, George. But I can't do it tonight because it's much more lengthy. But tonight, I'm going to do it all about calling insurance leads to set appointments. I feel like that's the biggest thing agents struggle with. My first leads I got did not have a color. Yeah, some of them don't. They're either going to have a color, favorite hobby. They're going to have, you know, it don't even matter, honestly, right? Whether you get a favorite hobby or a color or nothing at all, or they get a physical, tangible, you know, final arrangement guide, it doesn't matter. It's somebody's wrong. That's pretty cool. You can tell I'm a little kid. I can easily get distracted. Honestly, whether they put in a favorite hobby or favorite color, it's irrelevant. You need to have something to reference in your back pocket. So maybe a vendor gives you hobby. Maybe a vendor gives you color. Maybe a vendor gives the prospect a physical guide when they fill out a form online. Whatever it is, you can reference it if you need to. But honestly, hey, this is Cody. I'm getting back to you. You recently requested information about the new final expense programs. I'm the field underwriter. I've got the info. I'll be in your area on Friday. Should I drop it off in the morning or afternoon? Which is better for you? What? Are mornings or afternoons generally better? It's simple. It's not rocket science. Who do most of the FE leads say they thought it was a free government program? That's why they fill out the form. What do you tell them? Hey, Social Security does pay up to $255, but most of my clients feel like that's not enough. And so they want, what's up, Jeremiah? So they generally want the new information just so they have options. So I'm going to be out there anyway. I feel like I might as well drop it off. Should that be in the morning or the afternoon? It's not. You're going to get objections. That's the biggest thing is I want to go over do's and don'ts, script, objections. You're going to get them. But when you get them, agree, answer, and ask. That's my 3 A's for overcoming any objections. Hey, Cody, I'm not interested. I understand completely. I've had clients that didn't think they were interested. Once I got them new information, they were more interested than they thought. So I'm going to be out there anyway. I know you said you're not interested, but I feel like I might as well drop it off because I'm going to be out in your area anyway. Are mornings or afternoons generally better for you? Do you think that would work? Yeah, it works. Yeah, it don't work every time. You're not going to book every lead into an appointment, but if you know what to say, if you're upbeat, if you're energetic, if you're enthusiastic, if you get to the point, and if you get to the close, you actually get to the ask, what's up, Jason? And you actually get to the ask, then you've got a better chance deep in the conversation. It doesn't have to be it doesn't have to be a ton of information. You definitely don't have to puke on them. That's what a lot of agents do, man. Hold some of that in your back pocket for when you get out in front of them. Seriously. You don't have to give it all to them now. I promise. You really, really don't. All right, so how to correctly call insurance leads. We talked about the do's and don'ts. We talked about my script. Let me go a little deeper in the script. Greetings from St. Pete, Florida. What's up, Steve? What's up, buddy? What's up, Jason? What's up, Jeremiah? Asphal, Hollis, George, Tony, T-Mac. What's up, everybody? All right, so let's go back to the towards the end of the script. I talked about, and we give this to all of our lead customers, by the way. What's up, JVH? Hey, so I'm going to go through the full script real quick. Hey, good evening. Look for John. Yeah, this is John. Hey, John, this is Cody. We're getting back to you because you requested information about the new final expense programs. I'm the field underwriter with the information. What's up, Albert? I'm going to be out there Friday. Should I drop it off in the mornings or afternoons? Which are normally better for you, mornings or afternoons? I'm direct. I'm getting to the point. There's no reason to pause. There's no reason to ask questions. What's up, James? There's no reason to do anything other than get to the ask. They say, mornings are better. Okay. Should we do, 9 a.m. or 11 a.m. on Friday? Which would be better for you on Friday? 9 or 11 in the morning? I don't know, Cody. I'm not interested. I get that. You requested the information. It's my job to get it to you. And since you requested it, I feel like I might as well get it in your hands, and I've got to drop it off. I'll be out there anyway. I'll be going through your area about 9, come back through about 11. Should I drop it off at like 9 or 11? What do you think? It's the same thing, right? Perfect. 11. Say they pick an option. Okay. And are you still at 123 Main Avenue in Springfield, Missouri? Yes. All right. Perfect. So I need some help from you. John, John, I need some help from you, man. Help me out. Describe your house for me. What color is it? What's up, Donald? And so I'm going to get information. I want them to visualize me seeing their house and coming to their house. Okay, great. Also, hey, is it a house, a trailer, apartment? What is it? It's a house. It's an apartment. Okay, what's the apartment number? And hey, is there any special directions I need or any special details so I can spot it? And anything about the, what's up, Andrew? Anything about the mailbox? Anything I need to know? The mailbox is red. Perfect, man. That's really helpful. Thank you, John. Thank you, buddy. And do I need any special directions, or will my Google Maps be able to get me there? Because you want to know, because then you're going to know if it's more complicated. And if they're giving you information about their house and they're giving you directions, they're visualizing you coming. I had a sales manager tell me that a long time ago. His name was Sean. All right, perfect. And again, is there any reason that you can think of why Friday at 11 a.m. wouldn't work for you? No. Oh, you know what? I do have to pick up my daughter that day, but no, that should be fine. I don't have to pick her up till like 3. So you're getting more information out of them because, I don't want to be stood up any more than you do, and it's part of it. But that's why we ask a couple of quick questions. Okay, I'm adding you to my calendar now, so I don't forget. Hey, do you when you write stuff down? What's up, Chris? Do you use a calendar, whiteboard? What do you normally use? Do you just write it down on a piece of paper? I normally just write it down. Okay, perfect. Write it down. I want you to go ahead and write it down with me. I'm putting it in my calendar. All right, so Friday, 11 a.m. with John. Perfect, buddy. I don't have a lot of time, but so I'll be real brief. But I appreciate your time. Thanks so much for being so kind. And dude, we'll see you Friday at 11. Have a great rest of your day. Goodbye. That's it. That's it. Those are the things that I do. Those help me increase my sit percentage, my set percentage, and my sit percentage. You say, well, what's up, Anthony? You say, well, what does that mean? Set percentage is the number of leads that I'm setting as an appointment. And sit percentage is the number of appointments that I set that I actually end up sitting with. And that's literally how I roll. Now, one thing that I like is, hey, dude, if someone says, dude, don't call me again, perfect. Let me take you. I'll take you off our list. Let me ask you a couple quick questions to verify that. And then I'll just go into it. All right, so you said your name was this, your hobby was this, your address is this. Okay, perfect. I'll be out in your area on Friday. I realize you said you're not interested, but since you requested it, dude, I feel like I might as well drop it off since I'm going to be right there beside you. So should I drop it off in the morning or afternoon? That's the biggest thing with the objections is, hey, I'm busy. I don't have time. I get it. Do you work? What time do you work? I'm asking additional information. I'm getting more information out of them. They say, no, dude, I'm working, man. I work from 7 a.m. to 4 p.m. Well, I don't have a lot of time, but I could probably squeeze you in for a couple minutes at like 4:30. So I'm gonna be out there anyway. You know, I might as well drop it off on my way home. So perfect. We'll do 4:30. Are you still at this address? If they give you their address or they confirm the address, guess what? They've just agreed. Hello, Joanne. They've just agreed to let you see them. Miss Joanne Ray's joining from Senior Marketing Specialist. The Medicare Cafe, Miss Olivia and Mr. Mike will be speaking at 8% Nation Insurance Conference. They're going to do an awesome job. So we're talking about how to correctly call insurance leads. The biggest thing agents do is I would say some of the do's and don'ts. I'm going to go over the do's and don'ts. I'm going to go over the script again, and then I want you guys to give me some objections. With the don'ts, I don't give last name. I don't give company name. I don't pause because I feel like company name or pausing or me asking, how are you? What's up, babe? My wife's jumping on Facebook. If I say, how are you? We don't care how they're doing. And honestly, even if we did, they wouldn't believe that we did because we're a complete stranger and we just literally started talking to them. We just reached out. It's a sales call. And so I definitely don't want to pause. I think that's the biggest reason why agents get objections early in the call. When someone says, hey, dude, don't call me. I'm not interested. Why are you calling me? Take me off the list. I'm not interested. They don't even know any information yet. So I want to get to the information so they actually have information before they hang up. So I don't pause. Some of the do's is I always give my first name. What's up, Ken? I always give my first name. That's a local farmer's agent here in Springfield. I always give my first name. I'm always in an agreeable state, and I always get straight to the point. So my script, now that you guys have heard my do's and don'ts again, my script is, hey, good evening. I'm looking for John. John, hey, this is Cody. Hey, we're getting back to you. So instead of saying, hey, we're calling for this. What's up, Dale? Dale's out in southeast Missouri, the Boot Hill. DeVault, I think it's the DeVaults have been there forever, man. They got an awesome insurance organization. So instead of saying, hey, I'm calling to sell you insurance or I'm calling to set an appointment. Hello, this is Cody. We are getting back to you. Does that seem different than, hey, I'm calling you because you did this? Yeah, it sounds totally different. Hey, this is Cody. We're getting back to you because you requested information about the new final expense programs. Now, I'm the field underwriter. I've got the information, and I'm going to be out in your area on Friday. Should I drop it off in the morning or the afternoon? That's it. It's not rocket science. They say, you know what? What's this in regards? You responded online. You said you wanted the new final expense information. I've got it. Now, I'm super busy. I don't have a lot of time. I've got to be very, very brief, but I'm going to be out in your area anyway. So I feel like I might as well drop it off since you requested it. Or mornings or afternoons better? Afternoons. Okay, perfect. And would you say like like 2 o'clock or 4 o'clock? Well, I got to pick up my kids, so probably 4. Okay, excellent. 4 it is. Perfect. Are you still at this address? 123 Main Avenue in Springfield? All right, perfect. So, hey, I need a little help from you. I need a little help from you, John. Help me out. Describe your house for me. What color is it? What do I need to know so that I can spot it? Okay. And is it a house, trailer, an apartment? It's an apartment. Excellent. What's the apartment number? How many agents end up showing up to an apartment without the apartment number? I know that sucks. And is there any other special details that I need to know so that I can spot it off the back? We got a couple dozen on YouTube, about a dozen on Facebook. If you're joining on Facebook, please share. If you're on YouTube, you guys know I love thumbs up. And make sure and everyone can always comment. And is there any other special details I need to know about your house at all so that I can spot it right off the bat, like the mailbox? No, I don't think so. I think you've got most of it. And do I need any special directions, or will my Google Maps get me there? How many times did you never find an appointment because you couldn't find the house? Well, it'd be nice to know if it's a super difficult house to find. I'd like to know it now rather than later. Am I right? Okay. And is there any reason why, Friday at 4 p.m. wouldn't work for you? Is there anything that you can think of, any appointments, anything going on that, No, I think that's fine. That should work. Because normally when I ask someone one time, they're going to say, I don't know, or they're not sure. What's up, Zach? Okay, well, let's change the time. I'm going to add you to my calendar now so I don't forget. Now, do you use a calendar when you have your appointments? Do you normally, like your doctor's appointments, do you normally put them in a calendar, in your phone, you write them down, you put them on a whiteboard, on your fridge? What do you do? Normally on the fridge. Okay, perfect. Well, if you want to write this down so you can put it on the fridge, I'm actually putting my calendar now. So you can put Cody, I'll put John, and we'll put Friday at 4 p.m. Awesome. Hey, dude, you've been awesome. You've been super nice. I really appreciate your time very much. Have an awesome evening. We'll see you Friday at 4. That's it. That is it. Super, super, super simple script. It's all about skipping the intros, skipping the how are you, skipping the pauses, and getting straight into the meat. Hey, we're getting back. What's up, Mike? Hey, we're getting back to you because you requested the information. It's my job to get it to you. I'm the local field underwriter. I'll be out there Friday. So, should we drop this off in the morning or afternoon? Which is better for you? They'll tell you. They will definitely tell you. And if they don't, give me some objections. What are some objections that you guys hear that you want to see me rebuttal live on camera? Because I feel like we've went over some do's and don'ts. I feel like you've always got to be the state of agreement when you're negative, or when you're not responsive, or when you get defensive or offended, or when they say, dude, I hate your guts. Excellent. I'm going to change your mind. You request the information. I got to get it to you anyway. I promise. In 60 seconds after you meet me, you will love me. So should I drop this off? What? Thursday or Friday? Good content, streamlined. Thanks, buddy. Appreciate it, T-Mac. Okay, Hollis says on YouTube, hey, I changed my mind. And I'll tell him, hey, a lot of individuals, that happen. Excellent. That happens to a lot of individuals. My job is just to get it to you. So there's no reason to make up your mind, because I've just got to give you the information. I'll be out there anyway, so I feel like I might as well drop it off just so you have it. Am I right? So you have something to review. So should we shoot for, morning or afternoon on Thursday? Mike, I don't buy on the phone. In this case, they're setting an appointment. So you know what? Excellent. I'm a local guy. I'm a local field underwriter. I'm going to be in your area anyway. So I feel like since I'm visiting a couple of your neighbors, I might as well drop it off while I'm there. Dude, I like that. Hey, can't you just mail it? I promise. I wish I could. I would love to be able to mail it. Unfortunately, we have an office policy that, hey, we have to drop it off because there's a couple things that I have to ask before I can even mail you the right info. There's a lot of programs out there. But I got a couple of quick questions so that you have the right information, because I can't just blanket give everybody the same information. That wouldn't be fair. And so I'm going to be out there anyway. I'll drop it off so that you have the correct customized information so it feels better and it's more for you. So I'll drop it off in the morning or afternoon. I like that, Craig. That's good. Hollis says, hey, I'm busy. I get it. What's got you so busy? Is it work? Is it grandkids? Is it kids? Is it working out? Is it playing ball at the, what's up, Brett? Is it playing ball at the Y? What's got you so busy? So you want to get to the root of that, why they're busy. Well, I work a lot. Okay. When do you work? And with that one, hey, I work, I work literally every day from 7 a.m. and I get home at, 8 or 9 o'clock at night. Okay. Well, they only leave a couple spots on Saturday. Saturday's normally really busy, but do you normally work on Saturday? Yeah, I work on Saturday, man. I really do. Well, what time do you normally work? Well, 9 to noon. At this point, I've tried. You can't set an appointment with everybody. At this point, I've tried to set an appointment with that individual. I've tried to overcome their busyness 3 to 4 times. Eventually, I'm gonna say, you know what? I realize you're busy. It's really important information that I know you need because you requested it. It's my job to get it to you. Do you still want it? Take it away. Take it away. I can't make everyone see me. I'm going to overcome. I'm going to do my dead level best. But after 3 or 4 times of overcoming their objections and staying positive and agreeable, you got to eventually get to a point where you do something different because the same repetitive thing isn't working and you can't get a point with everyone. So take it away. Hey, this is super valuable information, especially everybody in Greene County. They love it. They're obsessed with it. They really want it. And I'm the guy to give it to you. You requested it. So I'm assuming you would still like to have that in your hands. Am I right? Or maybe not. Maybe you don't want it anymore. I found coverage already. Excellent. There's a lot of different coverages. I want to make sure that you have the new information that applies to you. What you do with it is up to you. My job is just to get you the information. I'll be out in your area Friday. Should I drop it off in the morning or the afternoon? You guys see a pattern here, right? I didn't request any info from Caesar on YouTube. Excellent. I get it. I literally have clients that tell me that all the time. Maybe it was a kid, maybe it was a grandkid, maybe it was a spouse. Whatever it is, you guys filled it out. It's my job to just drop off the information. I've only got a couple. I got to be brief. I've only got a couple minutes to drop it off anyway. So should I do it? What times are normally better for me to drop it off real quick? Would you say morning or afternoon? David, what's up, man? Joining on Facebook. If you join on Facebook, please share. Please share. If you're on YouTube, give me a thumbs up. And as always, keep the comments and the rebuttals and the objections coming. What are things that you guys hear? Dude, give me a grade. Give me a 10 if I'm doing incredible and a 1 if I suck. I can take it. I get it from agents. I get it from clients, man. My job is to stay positive and to train what's up, Hollis? Thank you so much. You know what my job is? My job is to train live on Facebook and YouTube every Sunday night. I don't know if this is porch pitch or back porch with Cody. I don't know, but I'm on my back porch in Springfield, Missouri. What other objections do you guys get, or what other objections do you guys have that I haven't addressed? I've addressed a half a dozen or so. What are some other? What's up? Thank you, appreciate that. That's awesome. I have my burial paid for already. I hear that a lot. This information, it actually applies to a lot more than just burial. I'm going to be out there anyway. You request the information. I feel like since you requested it, I might as well drop it off. I'll be out there anyway. Should we drop it off in the morning or the afternoon? Cody 10, internet connection 2. Good to know. My Mediacom internet out on my porch at my house isn't the best. But hey, what's in my control is that I stay consistent with you guys. I already have an agent. Excellent. We hear that a lot, but a lot of times that agent may not have got you the new information because a lot of times they don't have it. They're not up to date with what's going on. So I'll drop it off. What you do with it again is totally up to you. I'll be out there Friday. Should I drop it off in the morning or the afternoon? You guys see a pattern? I'm agreeable. I state some type of answer that's going to be in my favor, and then I ask to go. I'm not saying I set appointments with everybody that I talk to, because I don't. If I did, I'd be lying to you guys, and I wouldn't be very transparent live on camera. But what I do know is I've got to feel like I can overcome any objection and set an appointment with anyone, or I will never set an appointment with hardly anyone. And so believe in yourself. Stay positive. I would say the biggest reasons that agents, yeah, the do's and don'ts and the script will help, but the biggest reason why agents fail at calling insurance leads, you want to know the biggest reason? They give up way too easy. Someone says, I didn't request the information. I already have an agent. Is this about insurance? Do not call me. I'm not interested. Never call me again. What's up, Heather? I'm not interested anymore. Excellent. I get it. It's my job to get you the information so that you at least have it. Because honestly, some stuff has changed and you may want to know what's going on. So while I'm out there, I feel like I might as well drop it off. I realize you're not interested, but whether you're interested or not, I know you'd love the new information since you asked for it. Should I drop it off? While I'm out there, right, Heather? I'm out in your area. I'll be checking out your neighbors. Should I drop it off in the morning or the afternoon? That's a good one, though. I like that. It's not. That's a unique one. I love that. It's not rocket science, but again, you have to be agreeable, because if you say, now, Because if you say, now, Miss Betty, are you sure you're not interested? Is that going to get me any closer to my goal? Albert, fear will cripple you. Grow beyond. 100%. My phone has been blowing up. Stop. Well, I love that. My phone has been blowing up. You know the best way to keep, Miss Betty, you know the best way to keep your phone from ever ringing again, so that no one else blows you up anymore, is to make sure that you have the new information. They're probably trying to get that in your hands. What we can do is I can get you the new information while I'm out there, and I'll even help you get on the do not call if you want. While I'm out there, I might as well drop it off. Should I drop it off in the morning or the afternoon? That's a good one. I like that. Agents give up too easy. You guys aren't doing all you can every chance you get. When I want you to take as many objections as they will allow you to stay on the phone. Once I get to about 4, they're normally not serious. So I've got to try to take it away and gauge how serious they are, because they may not be serious. If you're joining on Facebook, please share this out. Please share. If you're on YouTube, please give me a thumbs up. You guys know I love that. And both of you guys, YouTube and Facebook, what's up, Joshua? Keep the comments, keep the questions, and keep the objections coming. I love those. Y'all gave me some good ones. We're at about 10 or 12 objections. And the thing is, you're gonna hear things that you may not know. But one thing you can do is, when I'm agreeable, it gives me a chance to gather my thoughts. Then I state something to answer what they're saying, and then I finish with a question and an ask. Why do I finish with a question? The psychology of finishing with a question is that my wife just turned the lights on. That's perfect. One of the reasons I finished with a question is, the psychology is, if they say, Cody, I'm not interested, and you say, I get it, I understand, but clients, they ended up being interested once they saw the information. If I leave it there and there's no question at all, what are they going to say? There's nothing to redirect their mind shift. There's no way to shift them off of their objection. So because of that, what's going to happen? They're going to restate their original objection. So you've got to agree. You got to agree. You got to answer, but you have to finish with an ask, a close, a question. But it's because the psychology of it is, if you don't finish with a question, they're going to restate their original objection. So agree, answer, but make sure that you finish with a question and that you ask. Heather, I never request the information. You know what, Miss Betty, that happens sometimes. Sometimes it was your spouse or your grandkids or your kids. I'm sure you would like the new information. I'm going to be out there anyway. I feel like I might as well drop it off. You seem like a super nice lady, right, Betty? You seem awesome. I feel like I might as well drop it off since I'm out there. You seem great. I'll just drop it off. I got a couple quick minutes at about 2 o'clock and about 4 o'clock. Which is better, 2 or 4? What's up, Eric? That's the biggest thing, is you guys have listed off about 12 to 15 objections already. You're going to get a ton of, you're going to get objections. But something that you guys have already heard, the do's, the things to do, which is give your first name, be agreeable, and get to the point. The things not to do, there's no reason to list last name, there's no reason to list company name, there's no reason to pause, and there's no reason to say, how are you? Hey, my name's Cody. I'm getting back to you because you requested information. You requested the new information about final expense programs. And I'm the field underwriter. It's my job to get you the information. I'll be out in your area on Friday. Should I drop it off in the morning or the afternoon? You guys see a pattern here. What's up, Travis? Appreciate you, brother. Thank you, man. That's awesome. If you're on Facebook, please share. If you're on YouTube, keep the thumbs up going. We're at about 13 thumbs up. Got about a dozen watching. Thank you guys so much. And always, please keep commenting and delivering the questions. We got about 8:50 p.m. on a Sunday night, Central Standard Time here in Springfield, Missouri. Where are you guys out of? Let me know where you guys are out of. I'd love to start to learn, because a lot of you guys are all. We got some newbies this week. We did this last Sunday. We got some newbies. Some of you guys are on. Some of you guys. Hollis is in Ohio. I love that. I'm in Missouri. No matter where you're at, all over the country, and I love hearing where you guys are at. We always have people from. I literally just talked to a guy from New Zealand, Canada, and somewhere, what's up, Francisco? Somewhere in Europe, all this week, all because of our, some of them were from our YouTube videos. They reached out, they want to talk. So we talked on either Skype or Facebook Messenger, or the guy from New Zealand had literally heard about us from our cold calling show on Facebook. How crazy is that? Heather's in Southwest Florida. I love that. What's up? Tucson, Arizona. Oh my gosh, I love Arizona. I go to Scottsdale. My wife and I, we love the Scottsdale, Sedona area in Arizona. We go there every year. I'll be back there early June of next year, about a little 10 and a half, 11 months from now. So we need to make sure we get together. Twyman in West Palm Beach. What's up? Love that. South Texas, Kingsville. Very nice. Thanks, Albert. Mike says, hey, how about don't call me on a Sunday? I heard that today. Hey, whether they say that or not, and I have an objection. I have a rebuttal for you. So bear with me. West Michigan, what's up? South Carolina, Henry, what's up, buddy? You guys want to know the best time to call? Evenings, Saturday morning, and Sunday late afternoon, early evening. Sunday late afternoon, early evening is the best time to book a couple of appointments for the next couple of days. Richmond, Virginia, ready to bang out these first 50 leads I got from you this week. Excited to see the results for my first FE leads. I love that. Thank you, buddy. McAllen, Texas, Francisco, what's up, brother? So, hey, do not call me on a Sunday. Perfect. I don't need to call you again at all. I get it. I'm sorry I'm calling you. The reason I'm calling you is, hey, you requested new information, and I'm gonna be out in your area. I'll be out in your area on Tuesday. Should I drop it off in the morning or the afternoon? Fargo, North Dakota. What's up, Justin? Man, I love that. We have more seniors than any other state in Florida. Chase, what's up? Dude, I believe it. If you're joining on Facebook, please share. If you're joining on YouTube, I love the thumbs up, so keep those coming. And both, please keep the comments, keep the objections, keep the questions coming. I enjoy doing this every single Sunday night. If you guys haven't checked out our live insurance shows, I do this back porch, pitch porch pitch, whatever you want to call it, with Cody, with myself. Austin, Texas. What's up, Mike? Every Sunday night. We also do Brain Power every Monday at 2. I do a live cold calling session where I generate leads from cold calling every Tuesday at 2. We do Deal Breakers every Wednesday at 2. We don't have anything on Thursdays yet. And then on Fridays, we do Agent Nation. What's up, Bryce? We do Agent Nation every Friday at 2 o'clock Central Standard Time. And then I do my Fantasy Professionals sports radio show. You guys probably didn't know that, every Friday at 3. So I do this every Sunday night. I never know what time, normally 7, 8 o'clock. And then Monday, Tuesday, Wednesday, and Friday, we have live insurance shows 4 times a week. So tonight, just to recap real quick, we've been going about 43 minutes. Just to recap, we talked about how to properly and correctly call insurance leads. We talked about the do's and don'ts of insurance leads, things that you do and things that you don't do. You do this on Facebook. I do. Brandy, I do it on Facebook and YouTube, all of our content. We may start adding Instagram Live, but everything's live on Facebook, Secure Agent Mentor, live on YouTube, Secure Agent Mentor. Do you recommend leaving a message if you get a voicemail? I do agree with leaving a voicemail. You say why. Sometimes it's a waste of time, but if it's that extra touch, it may, all the teachings, yep, they're all teaching. They're all about something specific. Brain Power is about the mind. Cold calling is obviously a live cold calling demonstration. I feel like people learn the most then. Wednesday, Deal Breakers with Dave. That one's Brain Power with Lauren's awesome. Deal Breakers with Dave is awesome. That's about sales and closing and overcoming objections. Dave and I are doing a live role playing on Deal Breakers on Wednesday. Agent Nation was with Dallas. We talk about the failures and why agents fail. I recommend leaving a voicemail, but I recommend leaving a voicemail that gets callbacks. I recommend leaving a good news. Hey, this is Cody. You requested the new information. I got a couple of quick questions for you. Give me a call back. Or, hey, I've got some really good news for you. I need you to call me back as soon as you can. Get some urgency. And the reason I like written voicemails, I called a lead 4 times in one day. The 4th time was at 8:45 at night. The lady answered, and I realize this is rare, but the lady answered at 8:45 at night. She said, hey, I said, this is Cody. She said, I know who you are. Thank you so much for following up so well. If we're gonna get the information from somebody, it might as well be from you. because you've been most persistent. I've heard your name on the voicemail. We've just been so busy, we've been so swamped. So thank you for that. How can I help you? It was like super positive. You would think I call somebody 4 times in one day, leave a voicemail every time, that they're gonna be like, dude, get off my lawn. But it worked out really well. So it was fun. Yeah, so we do live insurance shows. We do live, CB is joining. We do things, we do a lot. We release on Facebook and YouTube. We've got like 750 videos on YouTube or something like that. We got like 3,100 subscribers on YouTube, and we release content. I would say we release about 8 to 10 videos every week for insurance agents and salespeople. Do me a favor, though. I want to meet everyone. We're throwing a national insurance sales conference with Ray Lewis, Grant Cardone, Coach Michael Burt, Tim Story. It's at Nissan Stadium, home of the Tennessee Titans, Titan Stadium in Nashville. It's the end of October. I want to see you guys there. I really, really do. I want to meet every single one of you in person. If you want to change your life, you want to blow up your business, you want to know how to telesell, you want to know how to field sell, you want to know how to call, you want to know how to close, you want to know how to sell a business from, I've personally been able to scale a business. What's up, Carmen? I've personally been able to scale a business from nothing to I won't get specifics, but I'll say well north of 7 figures in 2.5 years. Actually, no. 2.5 years of putting content out. What's up, Stephen? But we've had Scary Agent Mentor and been able to help people with content and leads, and actually started to monetize our content, and actually had a website up for about 18 months. So how crazy is that? Can you say the voicemail good news script again? Yeah. Hey, Miss Betty, this is Cody. I'm calling because the new information you requested. Now, I've got some really good news. I need you to give me a call back as soon as you can. Here's my number. 833-402-4368. So call me back as soon as you can. 833-402-4368. Be sure to ask for Cody. Super simple. But it's about good news. It's about, hey, I've got a quick question. It is creating urgency. It's creating as much urgency as you possibly can. So at the end of the day, you don't want to leave the same voicemail everybody else does. Hey, this is Cody. Betty, I'm calling because you wanted to buy, you don't want to say, hey, I'm calling because you wanted to buy final expense insurance. I have the information. I need you to call me back. I got a couple questions, and then we'll spend about an hour together. And you know what? I got a busy week, but I mean, like, you don't want to puke on them and spend, what's up, Peter? You don't want to puke on them and spend 60 seconds, 2 minutes leaving a voicemail. I'm talking 15, 20 seconds. You want them to listen to the voicemail, and then you want them to what? Call you back. So create some urgency. I've gotten 4 leads in since this video. Never seen the lead come in so fast. What's up, Travis? Dude, speed is what you need. If you've never bought leads from us, this isn't a sales pitch. We have the fastest insurance lead generation on the planet, I believe, because I can't compare it to some others, but I'm telling you what, we fill orders ridiculously fast a lot of times. It's unreal. It's unreal. What other questions you guys have? Questions, comments? If you want to know more information about the conference, go to 8%nation.com. If you want to know more information about our leads or our coaching sessions, I'll do this. If you heard this video, if you're watching, you call in the morning to my office. I'll give you 80% off of a coaching session. If you ask for Dave, our coaching sessions are normally $500. I'll give you a one-on-one coaching session with me for $100, 80% off. But you got to call in the morning. I'll do it for the first 10 people, and you got to ask for Dave. So, any other questions, dude? This has been fun. I love you guys. You guys are awesome. If you're watching on Facebook, please share. If you're on YouTube, please give a thumbs up and keep the comments and questions coming. What are the questions you guys have? We do this every Sunday night. I go for about 40, 50 minutes. Today we're at 49 minutes and 29 seconds. What other questions can I help answer? This was all about, what's up, Henry? This was all, if you guys are just joining, share this thing out and watch this back. We'll be going about 49 minutes. What do you say for a door knock lead? Door knock, I like that. I'm going to have to do another session on that, but I'm going to give you a quick one. So when I door knock, hey, so literally when I'm walking to the door, I'm waving at the window, smiling, all upbeat and happy, so that if they think that I saw them, then they'll come to the door. I knock on the door. I don't ring a doorbell. Neighbors knock. Salespeople do what? They ring the doorbell. So I knock. I wave on my way to the door. I door knock, and then when I get to the door, hey, my name's Cody. How are you? I'm guessing you're Miss Betty. Miss Betty, you requested the new information about the final expense programs. I've got it for you. I just need a couple quick minutes. Can I come in for a quick second? So it's simple. It's enthusiastic. Hey, my name's Cody. I'm getting back to you, and I'm here on your front porch right now because you requested the information. It's my job to get it to you. Can I come in for a quick second? Our FE are $25 with a minimum of 10 and a maximum of 1,000. So with door knocking, I'm super positive, super enthusiastic. Hey, my name's Cody. Miss Betty, I'm here because I'm getting back to you about your request for the new information. Can I come in for a quick second? What's the goal of door knocking? The goal of door knocking is to do what? The goal of door knocking is to get in the home. I've personally done as much as $25K in 1 week from cold door knocking. I'm sorry, in 1 month. I apologize. $25K in 1 month from cold door knocking. And that wasn't door knocking leads either. I was cold canvas door knocking senior housing complexes. So, I mean, if the goal is to get in the door, then be positive, upbeat, state who you are, why you're there, and then ask a question. Because if the goal is to get in the home, ask to get in, or assume that they're going to let you in. Hey, I'm here to give you the new information. Can I come in? I need to ask you a couple quick questions real quick. Should I take off my shoes? Would you like to sit at the table or the couch? Living room or the kitchen? What's better? Be aggressive. If the goal is to get in the home and help them with a policy, then don't puke on them for 3 minutes at the door and then they never want to let you in. You're welcome, Heather. You be the exception to the rule. Be different. Be unique. Don't say the same stuff everybody else says. But then ask. Always ask. What's up, Rodney? Thank you, brother. Appreciate that, man. Oh, I mean, the biggest thing I can preach is whether you're asking for an appointment or whether you're trying to set an appointment, whether you're trying to overcome objection, whether you're trying to get in the home, whether you're trying to telesell, whatever, ask for what you want. If you don't ask, you may not receive. If you're just joining on Facebook, please share. I love shares. And then if you're on YouTube, please give a thumbs up and please keep commenting on both. I got about 8 more minutes. Thank you, Joseph, for sharing that thing out, brother, 1 minute ago. What other questions do you guys have? I have a couple more minutes to answer some questions. Tomorrow, I do a show with my wife every Monday at 2 o'clock Central Standard Time. She's awesome. She's the most positive person in my life. She's enthusiastic. She makes me a better person. She's incredible. And I'm telling you, you'll want to tune in every Monday at 2 o'clock Central Standard Time, 2 Central on Facebook and YouTube. So make sure that you check that out tomorrow. Any other questions? This was all about how to properly call insurance leads, how to correctly call insurance leads. There's do's, there's don'ts. I gave you my script. Go back and listen to that. Write it down. It was easy. It was short. And then I also overcame about 12 to 15. If you're just now joining, you're going to want to rewatch this. I just gave about 12 to 15 objections live on camera. I gave the actual physical rebuttals. Now, did you see anything written down about specific phrases for overcoming objections? No, because I don't believe in being a robot and being super scripted. What I believe in is when they give you an objection, agree, answer, and ask. That's my 3 A's for overcoming objections. You can't overcome an objection if you're not agreeable. You can't overcome an objection if you don't answer what they're wanting to know. And you can't overcome an objection if you don't ask a question. Where do you rewatch this? What's up, Joe? Thanks for the question, brother. You can rewatch this on Facebook. As soon as it's over, I'll post it to our Facebook page, Secure Agent Mentor. You can also rewatch it on YouTube. As soon as it'll process and post on our YouTube channel as the first video on our YouTube channel, Secure Agent Mentor. We would put out about 8 to 10 videos every single week. Maybe more a bunch of times, honestly. If you're joining on Facebook, please share. If you're on YouTube, please give a thumbs up. What other questions you guys have? What else can I help answer? What else would you guys like to know? Realize, I'm going to leave you with one thought. Realize, thank you, Cody. This was amazing. Look forward to next Sunday full of gems. Thank you, Hollis. Appreciate that so much. If they ask what company are you with, I'll tell them. That's fine. Yeah. You could say, if you don't want to say your company, you could say, you know, I'm with Senior Benefits. I'm with Secure Group. I'm with, you know, I'm with Heather Incorporated, and I've got the new information. So I need to get it in your hands because you requested it. I'm just getting back to you with the new information. So should I drop this off? I'll be out in your area. Should I drop it off in the morning or afternoon? Carmen, you can order leads from us in 2 different ways. I don't mention it a lot on videos because I want to feel like I want you guys to feel like I'm giving you value rather than just pitching you and trying to ask you to do business with me all the time. Because I think if I give you value and I reward you with free content, you'll do business with us as a byproduct. But you can order leads through either secureagentmentor.com or you can call into my office first thing in the morning. 833-40-AGENT. That's the phone number. 833-40-AGENT. What's up, Nathan? 833-40-AGENT. So that's the phone number. If you guys want to call in, if you guys want to check out, is it true? I want to stay super positive. Now, if they say, hey, is this about insurance? Jose, they say, hey, if this is about insurance, absolutely. You requested the new information about the final expense programs. I'm the guy. I'm the field underwriter. It's my job to get it to you. I'll be out there Friday. In your area, your specific county, Greene County, should I drop it off in the morning or the afternoon? You're welcome. That's a great question. That's good. What are the questions you guys have? I got a couple more minutes. I'm going to get in there and spend some time with my wife before we go to work in the morning. We got Brain Power, where we talk about mindset, goals, your brain, all these things that can help you scale a business and think bigger. We do a live insurance show on Facebook and YouTube live every Monday at 2. We do 4 official shows. I don't really call this a show. I just call it kind of like a training with a Q&A. If we did, if you guys come up with some cool names, well, I'd probably give it a name, but I just do this every Sunday night. I say every Sunday night. It's the 2nd week in a row. But these do really well. We get a lot of engagement. A lot of people ask questions. Most people aren't doing anything at 8, 9 o'clock on a Sunday night anyway. Even if you do go to church, which is amazing, you're going to be home by then. You're going to be done. You're going to be back from eating out, whatever. And most people are bored. Why do you think I started doing this last Sunday night? I got bored. What's up, Kevin? I got bored. Thank you. You have really helped me as a new agent struggling with dials. Heather, I'm super grateful. Thank you so much for the kind words. That's awesome. That's why I'm here. That's why I'm in this business. That's why I moved into the marketing and training side because, again, it's all about helping agents. My mission is to help as many insurance agents as humanly possible. Are you with Mike, Rance, and Nick? Yes, sir. Joe, I am, brother. We also got Jeremy, Dave, Dominique. That's a part of they're all part of the lead. They're all business consultants on the sales team, whatever you want to call it. What is a good script for old leads as in follow-up? Hey, Miss Betty, I'm getting back to you. I know it's a little old, but I'm getting back to you. You requested information a little while back. Now, there's been some changes, and I need to get it to you. I'll be out in your area on Friday. Should I drop it off in the morning or the afternoon? So I would use some urgency. I would use a change. I would use, I would assume that they end up wanting to see you. You guys are great. Thank you, Joe. Dude, that's awesome, buddy. That means a lot. How much AP would you expect one of your agents to write off of 25 leads per week? It would depend on the type of leads, but I would say, we just talked about this with another agent. I would say that you should write about, I'm going to use averages because I don't want to get crazy because there's going to be agents that write less, agents that write more. But I would generally say, dude, you should be writing 3, 4, 5, 6K. Just to give you an average, I would say about $4 grand. How about the real model? The real deal. Straight talk with Cody. I like that, dude. Look at Travis spitting some marketing game, some Mr. Brand Ambassador there. I love that, buddy. That's cool. Well done. We just joined on Facebook. Please share the Facebook live video. Please click share. If you're on YouTube, please keep giving thumbs up. I love thumbs up. What other questions you guys have? What else can I answer? I love doing this. We just hit an hour, 10 seconds ago, an hour live on Facebook and YouTube. We went about an hour last week too. I did another live video Thursday. Was it Thursday night? Sometimes I was in the living room. Sometimes I think we talked about where can agents improve. We do a lot of these things, but I love doing these because I feel like I can give a lot of value back. First time I went out on a Saturday, untucked polo and jeans, 5,700 AP, closed every deal. Dude, Jason, baby, bringing it home. Awesome job, man. I love running appointments on Saturdays. I love calling on Saturday mornings. I love calling on Sunday early afternoon or late afternoon, early evening. Why Sundays? Because I'm someone that likes to get my day started off right. I want to run appointments on Mondays and Tuesdays. If I'm going to have a great week, I've got to start it early, because if I wait till the middle of the week, something may happen and it may screw up my week. So I want to prepare. I want to be organized. I want to be consistent, and I want to call on Saturday morning and Sunday night, and I want to have appointments for Monday and Tuesday. I want to get out and do what Jason did on a Saturday, but I want to do that on Monday, Tuesday, and then I may maybe you call Sundays and Saturdays, Sundays and Tuesdays. Then you get appointments for Monday, Tuesday, Wednesday, Thursday, and then you could honestly run appointments 3 or like 4 days a week, and you'd be fine. I would say one thing I want to leave you guys with real quick, though. If I had to give you specific numbers on how you guarantee that you make at least 100K, sit with 10 people. No matter how much insurance experiences you have, no matter insurance knowledge you have, no matter sales experience you have, if you sit with 10 people every single week, you ask 10 people to buy every single week, you'll make 100 grand. I made $117,361.13 at 19 years old while I was in college playing basketball and working part-time. I did that because I had a system that I didn't have any sales experience. I had no insurance experience. I gained it quick, and you'll gain it quick if you see 10 people. But I learned, hey, if I see 10 people, if I sit with 10 people every single week, I'm gonna make 100 grand. And I made $117,361.13 at 19 years old. I was in college. I was playing basketball. I was part-time. So if a 19-year-old kid, what's up, Andrew? If a 19-year-old little kid can do it while I'm playing at Baptist Bible College, while I'm playing against Andrew Pryor at Champion Baptist, while I'm playing in a little Bible college at 19 years old, I'm going to college. I'm taking like 21 credit hours a semester. I'm playing basketball. And I'm making 117K at 19. Come on. If I can do it, I promise anyone can. But as we talked about tonight for the last hour, you got to know how to call leads. When leads say I'm not interested, you got to know what to do. When they don't answer the phone, you got to know how to leave a voicemail. So tonight we went over the do's and don'ts of calling leads. We went over my script. I gave you the script. It's so simple. A caveman can do it. And I literally, you guys gave me like 12 or 15 objections live on video that we were able to overcome. What's up, Migdalia Santana? What's up, buddy? Buddy or buddyette? You guys gave Val great info. Thank you so much. If you're watching on Facebook, please share. If you're on YouTube, I love the thumbs up. Any other questions? We've been going about an hour and 4 minutes. I got sprinklers going off behind me. Dogs are all asleep. All my neighbors are asleep. It's 9:14 on Sunday night, Central Standard Time here in Springfield, Missouri. What other questions can I help answer? I'm passionate about helping people. Abraham, I'm watching. Thanks, Heather. Thank you, Heather, for getting other people on this live stream. That is awesome. I really appreciate that. What other questions can I help answer? I love this business. I'm obsessed with helping people. I am 100% obsessed with helping insurance agents succeed. It is my lifelong mission to help every insurance agent in the world. Is it a tall task? Yes. One thing I know, I'm going to do a sale on some tickets soon, but I need you guys at 8% Nation. I'm throwing a national insurance sales conference. I'm thinking big. I'm doing some crazy crap. I'm throwing 8% Nation. It's a national insurance sales conference at the end of October in Nashville. We got Grant Cardone. We got Ray Lewis. We got Tim Story. We got Coach Michael Burt, myself, and a bunch of other people. What's up, Larry? and I need you guys there. I would love to meet you. I'll shake your hand. I'll talk to you at the hotel. I'll spend time with you. I'll pour into you. I'll give you a hug, whatever. I'm here to help people. Thank you so much. That's awesome. I'm literally here to help. If I can help, great. If you're all good, great. My job is to train you guys, is to give you the little nuggets that I've learned. I also learn from a lot of people. I'm in some Facebook groups. I've got a free Facebook group called Secure Agent Mentor Group. Nick mentioned it. Cool, man. I love, dude, Joe, you got to be there, brother. I'm looking forward to meeting you there, man. The conference is going to be off the chain. I need you guys to be there. What's up, Andrew? I'm super excited about that. So tonight was about correctly and properly calling insurance leads. It's not that agents do it wrong, and some agents do it wrong. But I would say the biggest reason why agents struggle with calling leads is that they give up too easy. No one's ready. No one's just, a lead is someone that has shown some level of interest. That doesn't mean that they're ready to buy. That doesn't mean that they want to see you. That doesn't mean that they will set an appointment. That doesn't mean that they want a quote. They want the information. They have some level of interest. It's your job to gauge their interest. Make the I'll be there. Dude, Joe, I'll see you there then, man. Nick's got to close you is what he's got to do, right? The lead has some level of, if you're just joining on Facebook, please share this. If you're on YouTube, please give a thumbs up. And if you have questions, please ask. We've had about 40 questions on YouTube, probably another 30 or 40 on Facebook. We got about a couple dozen on Facebook and YouTube combined watching, maybe a little more. A lead is someone that has some level of interest. And it's your job to, yes, go ask to join the Secure Agent Mentor group. I'll let you in right now. A lead is someone that has some level of interest. It's your job to gauge their interest, increase their interest, and make them a customer. Nobody else can do that. I can't, even when we create leads, I can't, even when we generate leads online for agents, I've got to show an ad that says, hey, would you like some information about final expense insurance? If it's up to them to respond. I can't decide who responds. I can from a demographic standpoint. I can't respond. I can't decide what they're going to say, if they're going to be happy to talk to you, if they're not going to be happy to talk to you, if they're going to answer the phone, how do you join? Go to Secure Agent Mentor Group and ask to join, and I will let you in, man. And you guys ask questions. That's the best way to learn is to be in that group. If you're on Facebook, please share this. If you're on YouTube, please give a thumbs up. What other questions you guys have? A lead is someone with interest. We've talked about the do's and don'ts of calling insurance leads. We've talked about my script, and we've talked about objections. I'll tell you this. I'll do two things. If you'll call into the office in the morning, 833-40-AGENT. If you're calling the office in the morning, 833-40-AGENT, and you ask for Dave, I'll give you coaching sessions for 80% off. I'll give you tickets to the 8% Nation for 50% off. And I'll give you a free script if you end up buying a coaching session, leads, or a ticket. So that's the best way I know how to help. I love doing this, but when I can have an intimate one-on-one conversation with you, Travis, what's up, buddy, for an hour, dude, come on, you better believe we're both going to learn something. I can take any insurance agent in the world, and if they will listen and stick to my script, I can make you whatever amount of money you want to make. What if someone says, hey, I already have insurance? Excellent. I'm not trying to give you more coverage. I'm not trying to replace anything. My job as the local field underwriter is to give you the new information. When it comes to things in the world, you know it. Things change. So my job is to get you new information. I'll be out in your area on Friday. Should I drop it off in the morning or the afternoon? Thank you, Val. It's a great question. That's a good one. It's Some agents struggle with, there's a lot of objections. You're going to hear there's probably 24 objections out there if we really start breaking them all down. But there's some common ones, right? Hey, I'm not interested. Hey, send it in the mail. Hey, and I've addressed these already live on camera, by the way, most of them, probably all of them. You guys have mentioned at least 15 objections that we've been able to overcome live. So if you want to know what to say, go back and watch this thing. When it comes to objections, you got it. You're welcome. They don't always mean what they're saying. It's like you going in the mall, going to, I don't know, JC Penney. They sell, I guess they sell clothes, jeans, whatever. You go in there and you're looking at jeans, and they say, hey, how can I help you? Or can I help you? No, I'm just looking. Thank you. Thanks anyway. You're in the mall, you're in a department store, and you're touching a product. What do you think you're doing? You ain't looking, but that's customer speak. That's natural customer talk. Already took care of that. Excellent. I'm the local field underwriter. I've got information that you need. Even if you already took care of it, there may be something in this that you don't know. Since you requested it, I feel like I might as well drop it off so you have it in your hands. I'll be out in your area. You guys have heard the spiel. Finish with a question. I'll be out in your area on Friday. That already took care of it's a good one. I already have coverage. Hey, I already have burial insurance. I already have my final expenses taken care of. I've already here. What's up, Susan? I've already prepaid my burial. Whatever. It's all paid up. Whatever they say. I already have life insurance. It's all those are classified into the same type of objection. Whatever it is, it's all right there. If you're just joining on Facebook, please share. If you're on YouTube, please give a thumbs up. What other questions can I help answer? Call into the office in the morning, 833-40-AGENT. I'll give 80% off coaching sessions and half off of all of our 8% Nation Conference tickets. Half off tomorrow if you call in the office. What's up, Kaylee? We're talking about do's and don'ts of calling insurance leads. We're talking about the script. We're talking about objections. We got about a dozen of you guys, 24 on Facebook, a dozen on YouTube. I appreciate all. We're getting close to 20 likes. I appreciate all the thumbs up. What other questions do you guys have? We've had about 50 questions on YouTube, probably about the same on Facebook. Are there any objections that you guys have that we haven't covered? Because no matter what objection you get, hey, I mean, I would say probably when you're calling leads, I would probably say the most common one is, hey, I'm not interested. Excellent. I get that. I've had clients that said the same thing. You request the information. It's my job to get it to you. I realize you're not interested, but you request information, so I got to get it to you so you have it in your hands. I'll be out in your area on Friday. I'm the local field underwriter. I'll be out in your area on Friday. Should I drop it off in the morning or the afternoon? Heather, what's up? Thank you so much for sharing the phone number, 833-40-AGENT, 833-40-AGENT. Most people need our help, and they need us to break down their barriers. They're usually very thankful after the sale that we came. Dude, you're so right. Timothy Beatty on YouTube just said a brilliant thing, and that is that literally, I would say almost every client I've ever sold gave me an objection. I've even had prospects start out an appointment. I know you have too. They said, hey, I will not buy or make a decision today. Excellent. It's just my job to give the information. Whether you buy or not is up to you. It's up to me, but I'm going to let them think it's up to them. But they can give you objection. They can give you objections. They can say, I'm never going to buy. They can say, Cody, I'm not interested. Never call me, whatever. But after they're a client, the group name, Secure Agent Mentor Group, Secure Agent Mentor Group, even when, thank you, Travis, there's a link. Even when they've said all that, they end up thanking you for selling them. So Timothy's right. The psychology of it is they need someone to break down their barriers and to help them purchase. Lakita, what's up? Objection. I don't want anyone coming to my house. Excellent. We can meet at, would you rather meet at a, if you don't want to meet at your house, we can meet at a local restaurant or a McDonald's. I do that a lot for clients because at the end of the day, you don't know me, I don't know you, and you can't trust everyone, but we got to get you the information because you requested it. Where's the easiest place for us to meet? In your town, what would you say? What's the easiest place for us to meet? They say, well, I don't know. Well, if you had to choose, if you had to pick, what would you say? Anytime someone says, I don't know, or they're not sure, or they don't give you a specific answer, excellent, I get it. If you say, like for instance, I was in a house. I love all the thumbs up on YouTube. I was in a house a couple of years back, and I asked the guy, hey, where's your policy? Do you know where your policy is? The guy said, no, I don't know. I said, okay, well, if you knew where it was, where would it be? That question don't even make sense. But he said, well, if I knew where it was, it'd probably be in that filing cabinet right over there. The guy just said he did not know where it was. But because I asked again, you can ask questions over and over again as long as you ask them in a different way or they're accompanied with new information. I asked him again, and the freaking policy was in the filing cabinet 2 feet from my chair. But 30 seconds ago, the guy said, I don't know where it is. You guys are giving up too easy. Hollis, I don't have any money or I can't afford it. It's not in my budget. A lot of people use that as a smoke screen or objection. Perfect in your area anyway. Once you have the money and you win the lottery, you'll have the information to make a decision. It's my job to come out and give it to you. I'll be out there on Friday. Should I drop it off in the morning or the afternoon? Right? Jason, toughest ones to book are usually the best sales. The easy ones can be tire kickers. Yep. Dude, I've said that on several videos. I don't know if you heard that or you just think the same thing, man, but you are 100% right. The toughest leads for me to set an appointment to, and the toughest leads for me to sell to, they end up being my best clients because they don't see everyone and they don't buy from everyone. So believe it or not, the tougher the lead is to get in front of, and the tougher the lead is to buy, actually, the better of a lead and a potential client it actually will be. They'll be a higher quality client and they'll stick with you for a lot longer. My best clients were the toughest to sell. 100% right. Yes, Jason, there's no doubt, Lakita. Sales closer, dude, where you been, man? Where you been all night? You're always on here. Cody, what if they just bought a plane within the last 6 months and we have nothing better? We tried, right? I have an old saying, some will, some won't, so what? Who's next? You can't sell everyone, but what you can control is that you get in front of people, you build a relationship with them, you build rapport, you build value, and you ask them to buy. They won't all do it. You can't sell everyone. Some will, some won't, so what? Who's next? How about, and to speak with my spouse before signing anything? Excellent. Say you're on the phone. Perfect. Let's make sure she's there. What's your schedule like? On Fridays, do you guys work? On Fridays, are you guys both there in the mornings or the afternoon? Jim Rohn, yep, he's good. Or if you're in person, something I use, because I don't do callbacks. I don't do callbacks. I even have a no callback policy. I don't do callbacks. I don't believe it's worth it. 95% of the time, if I leave, I don't end up getting back in and selling anyway. So I'm gonna just burn the bridge and go for it. What if they say, hey, what if they're sitting with their spouse? They're like, hey, we really need to talk about this. We really need to discuss this. Perfect. I've got to make a quick call. Let me step out for 5 minutes. You guys discuss it. And when I come back in, you guys can tell me what your decision is. Sometimes that works, sometimes it doesn't, but at least be aggressive and try. Am I right? That's a good one, Tyler. Thank you. Thank you so much. If we get in front of 10, we will make 187K net of chargebacks, right? If you get in front of 10, you should make about that. That's annual premium. I'm not going to get into commissions or commission percentages, but annual premium, yes. Cool, thanks. You got it. That's a good one. There's ways to do it. You guys just can't give up so easy. Number one reason insurance agents fail. Number one reason why leads suck is agents give up and quit. Way too easy. Way too easy. What other questions do you guys have? I think I'm about to get eaten alive by some mosquitoes or something. What other questions do you guys have? I'm sitting here in Springfield, Missouri. It'd be worse if I was down near the Rice. I grew up in Arkansas. I was born in Jonesboro, lived south of Jonesboro in Wynne, Arkansas, west of Memphis. And man, there's rice fields all through there, and the mosquitoes are horrible in that area. Cody, what is a Hail Mary to get in? at the door if they are being resistant. Something I've used that works is, hey, I realize you may not want me to come in. Let's do this. You can set a timer, and at the end of 60 seconds, if you want me to leave, I will kick myself out. Is that fair enough? Let's just sit on the couch real quick. At 60 seconds, you can kick me out. You want me to take off my shoes? Sales close, that's good. Should you start with a high premium or a low premium rate? You should always give 3 options. You should give them in descending order, and you should ask them to pick one. And you should start with the largest, because the psychology is if you start with the largest, they're going to feel like, oh, hey, every option below that pales in comparison, and that's the good one. Or if you start with the lowest option and you go from lowest to highest in premium, they're going to feel like, oh, that low one's cheap. It's probably okay, and he's trying to take it away from me by giving me bigger options. Nice one, mate. I like that. Thank you, buddy. It's worked. I've used it door knocking a lot. I'm not saying nothing works 100% of the time, but hey, might as well try. I know you covered while the spouse is there. What about having to talk to the spouse while not there? If the spouse isn't there, you can try to get them to call the spouse. But a running on one-legged appointment and them wanting to talk to the spouse, that's a tough one to overcome. It really is. But at the end of the day, you might as well try. Or you can assume, I'm assuming that you guys have talked about this before and that, you guys had decided that you wanted to get something. I'm sure you know your husband well enough to know that this is probably, you probably know which one he wants you to do. Am I right? Yeah. Hey, may or may not work, brother. What if they have a child or a relative that's an insurance agent? How do we counter? I can't make them buy from me if they've got a kid that sells. Now, if they want to, I won't hold them back. But if they say, hey, my kid sells insurance and I can buy it from him, perfect. Have you bought it from him yet? No. Well, maybe you want someone that's been in the business for, 10, 12 years to come give you some free information. I'll be out in your area anyway. I feel like I might as well swing by so you have the new information. And then just get yourself in the house. Like, at least try. Yeah, that's a tough one. At the kid thing, I appreciate what you do for agents. This is good stuff. Thank you, Jason. Thank you, Mark. That's fun, man. In my experience, final expense is a one-call close. I've learned not to be timid by people putting me off a lot. Once I leave the house, the lead is done 90% of the time in my experience. That's at least my feeling. I've closed several leads in my life when they wanted to think about it. They wanted me to call them back. They want to think about it. They weren't sure. They want to think it over. And I said, hey, I get it. You want to think it over. Actually, I closed a $300 a month sale and a $500 a month sale by saying, I understand you want to think about it. Unfortunately, we have a no callback policy. And the reason why is most people say they're going to think about it. They never really think about it. They end up passing away later, and the kids blame us. I just want to skip all that right now. You have everything you need to make an informed decision. You need it, you want it, and you can afford it. We're giving you more coverage for less money. Why don't you just take it? What's up, Joshua? I love the no callback close. I've used it so many times. I've made a $300 and $500 a month sale from using that. And I've got veteran agents with me that are like, dude, what the freak is this kid doing? He's about to screw up a large sale. Actually, if we leave, we're screwing up the large sale. Tim, how long you been in the FE? How about I'm shopping around for rates, not ready yet? Excellent. My job to give you the information. It's your job to choose the one you want when you want it. Be agreeable. And then prove that you're the guy the whole time. Cody, how many times do you call the leads if you have gone 2 weeks without contact? Tim equals seasoned. I like that. How many times do you call the leads if you have gone 2 weeks without contact? Well, first of all, you shouldn't go 2 weeks without contact. But then if you have, call them. I would call them at least 6-8 times in the next few days. Dude, exhaust it. It's a lead. It's a chance at money. It's a chance to make a sale. All right, what are the questions you guys have? We got about 14 on Facebook, 14 on Facebook, 14 on YouTube. If you're on Facebook, please share this video. If you're on YouTube, please give me a thumbs up. Any questions? We'll be going about an hour and 25 minutes. You guys are You guys are a blast. Mike, what's up? I'm having so much fun. We'll be going almost an hour and a half, and I am having an absolute blast with you guys live on camera every single Sunday night. What questions can I help answer before we call it quits? Anything else? On a FE, what if the prospect doesn't like the 2-year waiting period? You can spin it to make it kind of, it's not 100% positive, but you can kind of spin it to make it positive. If that's all they can get. I started out with Mutual Omaha as a career agent. I was an independent. I had to sell guaranteed issue a lot to people that probably didn't need it, but I didn't know any better. I was a new agent. And so, hey, I always treated it like a savings account. You know, hey, if something happens to you in the first 2 years, it's going to pay your family all your money back plus interest, plus 10%, 20%, whatever it is. But you're not going anywhere anytime soon, am I right? So you're educating them, but you're not turning it into a negative. Try to spin it into a positive if you can. Project support. I can't buy with my wallet, and I can't buy with their wallet. They're the one that's got to make the decision. So we're up to about 17 on Facebook, 17 on YouTube. Share this out and give me a thumbs up, please. When are you mass selling the Sam Nike shirts? We got to do that. I love my Nike shirts. I love our Security Agent Mentor polos. How many times I've been asked about selling those things? I love that. Good question. Rural Neighbors pretty good as they give a percentage each year. Yep, I like Rural Neighbors. Yeah, gotcha. Cool. Is a guaranteed issue policy similar to modified? Yes, but it depends on the company. So, all right. I think my phone just died on Facebook, so I think we just lost the Facebook stream. It's my fault for not plugging it in, huh? All right. What other questions you guys got on YouTube before we call it quits? All right. I'm going to go about an hour and a half. I'm going to call it quits. Don't give up. Correctly call insurance leads. Call in the morning. And best CRM for agents, Radius Bob. There you go. Great Western or AIG. If you have to sell GI, AIG, if they can answer the health questions and they can get first day coverage, Great Western. You guys are awesome. You guys are awesome. Any other questions? Real quick. You got it. But you got it. I enjoy doing this. I have a blast. I'm starting this every Sunday night. It's a bunch of fun. What other questions could help answer? Good question. World Neighbors pretty good. All right. You guys are amazing. Have an awesome night. Great evening. Thank you guys. You guys are awesome. Have an awesome night. Please call in the office. Thanks, my friend. You got it. 833-40-AGENT. And 80% off coaching sessions, 50% off a ticket to the insurance conference with myself and Grant Cardone and Ray Lewis. See you at 2 p.m. tomorrow. Let's do it. Brain power. Thanks, Josh. We'll see you guys.